Hello, I'm Dr. Harley Farmer, and this video is for chapter 11 of my new book, What is Eczema? How to End the Misery Quickly. This chapter relates to the Eczema program because that's how we're actually allowing people around the world to get out of eczema very, very quickly in a matter of weeks. Now, the program comes in two parts. The first is knowledge. Now, the knowledge relates to what causes eczema, because once people know how they're causing it, they know how to stop it. Now, the key thing about that knowledge is that we're sharing it with people around the world. It's really, really important, and if we share it, they can share it, and that's what's spreading the eczema program. Now, coming with this knowledge, the best way to explain it is for me to do a little exercise with my hand, and what I want you to do here is follow through this, then I'll do it again quickly, because then you'll see how easy it is for you to share it with other people who can then share it with others. So if you imagine that this is my skin, I'm down here, that's the inside of the skin, it's the outside of my skin. Every day I shed skin cells, they fall off. And when those cells fall off, they've been dried up, all the moisture's been taken back, but a key point is that they take the chemicals inside them with them. Now that'll be important, you'll see in a little while. So normal cell falls off, a new one starts here, and it works its way up, and there's a constant motion of these cells coming out that way. Now, if this particular patch here has got eczema, then the skin's broken. There are cracks. And there are 3 points I'm about to mention for you relating to eczema and the inflammation. First is that if I'm applying products onto this eczema patch, as you now know from the videos, those chemicals are going in the skin. And the immune system will see them and will make inflammation, redness, itchy. That's eczema. Now, the second point is that you've still got new cells coming up here. Some of them will get to the top, but some of them actually get killed by all these chemicals I've put inside these cracks. Now, those cells that die are going to release their contents. The immune system is going to see those contents and say, not good, I'm going to make that red again. More eczema. Now, the third part is we've already discussed physiology and how the body has very protective functions. So if you have all this irritating material down here, the physiology of the body says, right, all I'm going to do is wash it out. I'll just flush it out. There's a lot of liquid down here, just wash it. But if I'm applying water-repelling creams all the time, then it can't flush it out. So there you have 3 reasons why that patch is going to stay red. All 3 reasons relate to the treatments, the products, the management of eczema. In those 3 reasons, there was nothing wrong with the person. And that's really important. Now, just imagine if you stopped using all those products, you still have these new cells coming up, and if they aren't damaged, they're all going to get there. You notice how the fingers are gone together? These cells are perfectly capable of making normal skin, if you allow them to get there. So I'll go through that again very quickly. Normal skin, shedding dried up cells that take their chemicals with them. If that's a patch of eczema, that's broken. You're applying all these treatments which cause inflammation when the immune system sees it. New cells are coming up, some of them die and release their contents, so you get more inflammation. The body says this is not good, I'm just going to wash it out, flush it out, but it can't because you're applying all these products. So therefore, if you stop applying those products, it can come through. Now, the second part of the eczema program relates to having incredibly gentle, simple cleansing products. Now, the reason for that is that when you're at that stage, when you stop using the products and these come through, the body does flush all that material. Now, if you simply leave that material on the surface, it's going to cause superficial inflammation and it might spread sideways. Now, if a person had one patch of eczema, but beside it was normal, then when they've done that, this stuff runs sideways, they might read it as a flare-up. Well, that's unfair because it's not actually the case. So what happens is when you're actually doing that phase, you want to be able to take care of getting rid of that material. Now, we have various products, we have gels, foams, wet wipes, but the really important thing to use is actually flowing water in things like the shower. That's where we use the gels, that's where we use the foams. The reason for having incredibly gentle ones is that a lot of new cells are coming through here. They're very, very delicate. The other thing is that there might still be bacteria lurking in here, so you want an antibacterial activity. There are a lot of things you want. Now what we've found is that we have uniquely worked out what sort of cleansing products are needed. Now the really important point here is that once that skin has fixed, then all these cleansing products actually become the standard products that the people use from then on. They really are just standard skincare cleansing products. Once the eczema's gone and the people have the knowledge, it's not going to come back, but they keep using the products because they know them, they trust them, they're gentle. So that's where we are. So that's the Eczema program. You can now see what I mean about it being so incredibly important and how easy it is to share with other people. So thank you very much, and then I'll come back with the final chapter 12 from the book. Thank you.